Hello again, Evan Pinion, back with another knife review for you. And this time it's a SOG knife, and this is this was bought with a gift card for Christmas, and it is the Spec Elite 1. And as you can see, it has black glass reinforced nylon handles. They have a diamond textured pattern to them. They have nested steel liners, a pocket clip for right hand or left hand tip up carry, a lanyard hole, and dual thumb studs for deployment. Comes out really quick, and you have a blade that's slightly under 4 inches. They say it's 4 inches, but it's just under. And it's a modified drop point, hollow grind, bead blasted. And if you've any of my other videos on blades that have had bead blasting, I don't prefer bead blasted, but nevertheless, this is a nice knife. And it's made out of VG10, which is a good steel. And it locks up with the arc lock. Nice thickness to the blade. There's jimping on the handle and on the back of the blade. And another knife from SOG that I've been carrying daily for a little bit now, is the SOG Tomcat 3.0, which also has the arc lock and the VG10 and a slight recurve. And this has that slight recurve as well. But this knife is quite comparable, at least size and looks similar to my recent birthday gift. Another birthday gift of mine, which was my Benchmade 710. See, they're similar in many ways. But this is very nice, came very sharp. Excellent point. And deployment and retracting of the blade is nice. The only real strike against this knife is ergonomics. It's not comfortable where you would think a index finger choil would be, right here where the thumb stud cutout is. Not comfortable at all. So back here it's pretty comfortable. Like, get my hand there or my thumb there with that slight dip in the handle and jimping. Can use it that way. If I choke up, I can choke up like that and get the jimping on the back of the blade, and up here the jimping right here with my index finger, and it feels fairly comfortable there, choking up. I mean, I could do it this way, but it doesn't feel quite as comfortable as this. So there's ways of making this knife feel comfortable when using it. It just isn't quite as nice as something like the Tomcat, where you have a nice finger choil there. 2 finger choils actually, and it feels fairly comfortable that way. And even more so this way when you choke up and get all that jimping back there on the blade. Or even the 710 feels pretty comfortable this way, but so you see I'm a little further down on the SOG than on the Benchmade, but nevertheless, there is ways of making this comfortable to hold. So this way's pretty comfortable. This way's alright. That's better. If my index finger's there. So beyond that, I really like this knife. It's a really nice knife, and it's almost centered. Not quite, but almost. I'll say blade centering is better on this than it is on my Benchmade 710, but not bad. Pretty good knife. Now, would I recommend it? Yeah, I think the ergonomics does take a hit quite a bit with this handle shape. Well, not so much the handle shape, but this cutout for the thumb studs. Sure, you can get to the thumb studs easily with it, but just if you're wanting to hold it in the normal, comfortable way, it's not very comfortable. So that way, it's better, and you get a good grip on this handle with that texturing. So yeah, I guess I would recommend it highly. Just not as high as I would some other knives, such as my SOG Tomcat or my Benchmade 710, as far as the ergonomics go. So, and I do think the pocket clip ride's a little too low. I mean, there's a lot sticking out. I mean, sometimes that's not a bad thing. You can pull the knife out really quick as long as you have plenty there to pull out, but I'd rather it be up a little further. But anyway, not a bad knife. And like the other two that I showed, this is actually not quite as expensive as they are, so that's a plus. So anyway, that is my review of the SOG Spec Elite 1. Thanks for watching, and God bless.